Good morning farming fans, it's Drew here and I am back again today with another video. Today's video I am sorting some cows mats. Father was helping but he's away in to get a new drill bit because the one we've got is not big enough and the next size up's too big. So they've got two different types of well, let's say they've got a nail and this thing that you go hit it into the ground and it expands and holds the mat in place. One's going to be better than the other. The nail's really good for, say we're nailing down a whole mat. So this one that Maggie's on, these nails, you know, we've been hitting them in and they've not been going fully in because we've had the wrong size of drill, so that's no use, but they are holding the mat in really well. But we've been doing, so some of these mats, see that one there, that's all rising up, so there's only a couple to sort there, so we're using these other ones. All my stuff's over there, it was out the way of the coos for a wee while, so that's so they weren't able to lick it and make a mess. But quite disappointing that these are lifting. All that work we put in last year when the new cubicles went in, and they're lifting like that. It's a bit annoying, but looking at the plugs that we got for last time, there wasn't really much holding it together, which is quite disappointing. You know, there's these mats there, that's really lifting up. These ones here are two full mats out, no, three, that one up the end as well. And these mats actually have a what do you call it, a wee foam mattress underneath in the bottom. And so that was, so the wee foam mat underneath, just that little bit extra padding for when they hit the deck with their knees, and it's so comfy. What a difference it's made to this shed having these new cubicles and mats in. You come in here in the morning to do the milking and this shed is filled, all the cows are in here because they're so comfy. But that's just disappointing what's happened. I'll show you what the story is with it. So these are the things that we've been given, well not given, but we've bought them. So if we drill out the original holes, put a washer in and chap them in, it seems to be really sturdy and tight. You know, that's one thing. So we're using them for the patching, and then the ones, the whole mat's lifted, we're moving the mat to a new position, and then we are re-drilling, and then we're putting the nails in. So you chap them in and they're very grippy, and you can see the mat just absolutely getting soaked into the ground, and that's really holding that in place, so that shouldn't be a bother anymore. So you know, these were the original plugs. We'll see if I can, right, this is all my gear. So the original ones, so these were the plugs. So we would drill through the mat down into the concrete, chap this into the concrete, and then we'd put these screw nails in. But what I'm finding to be the bother is, so that's the thickness of the mat, and by the time it went through the mat there was only about this in the actual cement, which meant there was no very much actually in the plastic, so they weren't actually balling up the way they're supposed to. So what we really needed was longer screws, but quite a lot of them are holding very well but not good enough. So these longer ones, you know, they're going right through the mat, right, so that's the depth of the mat there, and then all of this is going right through into the ground, so that's a big grip. And the nails, they're serious grippy by the time you absolutely mash them in. These you can see the wee roughage sides, that's really taking hold, and gripping the sides and pulling the mat in. So yeah, I better get going before I run out of light. The sheds aren't that well lit, something we're needing to work on. We've got a big light up there and it shines right down, but we're almost needing to put another light up the far end here and blow it back down this way as well, just to make it a bit lighter. But well, I can look at something in the future, but yeah, better get going. It's definitely coming winter. So I've actually got the pump on now because there's been that much rain the last couple of days. After all that slurry we've been spreading, we're now still pumping into a tower, so can't wait for the cows to munch everything down outside, and then we get going with the umbilical, take the pressure off. That would make a big difference, just knowing that the towers are quite a bit emptier. So I better get going and actually do some work with the mats. And yeah, dog's not going to go far. Oh, got somebody coming to see us. Right, so firstly, well, we'll start here because this mat's lifting there, so I'll sweep all this away and dig it out, and then I'll get drilling and mashing. Maggie doesn't like brushes. Major problem with them for no reason. Enough of that. So that's all the nails out and this cleaned out from underneath, so there's no sawdust underneath here now. Well, it's not sawdust. What we're bedding with at the moment is fines, so that's what you get with a separating process for your pellets. So still got this mat to do, but I'll get this nailed down first before I clean all that out. And yeah, that'll be the next job. So I'll see if I can get this camera set up in a good bit, and then I'll get going with this, because I need to drill these out first, then get the big hammer, and then hit these things home. actually soaked that right in there, look. Brilliant. As simple as that, one movement. If we had these last year, that would have been a lot better, and I don't think we'd be doing this right now. But look at that, the big pull there in the mat, you know, it's not going anywhere, like, you know, brilliant. So now to undermine this, pull that back, see if that one will lift, because if it'll lift, then it's going to lift at some point. So I'll just might as well pull that out, and then yeah, that's how we go. So not really much more to this video other than me working away at mats, but you get the gist here. That's what we're up to, and yeah, hope you all enjoyed. So we'll see you all next time. Not sure what I'll have in store, but there'll be something there. So if you've watched this far, you might as well subscribe, because you obviously like the video. But if anyone else has had problems with mats, can you please let me know below, and see what your solutions are, because well, this is all we've got at the moment. That's what we're doing at the moment, you know, so that's working away. The nails are better, but they're still holding in pretty good, so pretty pleased. But as always, only time will tell. So aye, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a wee look at my playlists here. I'll try and figure out what way I'm pointing, but we'll see you all next time. Cheers.